please.
Item 2. However, accordingly, we need to understand the great concealment applying to the interior of the Torah. As it is said in Masechet Chagiga, one does not learn Maaseh Bereshit, Genesis, in 2, and not the Merkava, the assembly, alone. Also, all the books at our disposal in this trade are sealed and blocked before the eyes of the masses. Only the few who are summoned by the Creator shall understand them, as they already understand the roots themselves, and in reception from mouth to mouth. It is indeed surprising how the ways of wisdom and intelligence are denied of the people, for whom it is their life and the length of their days. It is seemingly a criminal offense, as about such our sages said in Midrash Rabbah, Bereshit, about Achaz, that he was called Achaz, held or seized, for he seized synagogues and seminaries, and this was his great iniquity. Also, it is a natural law that one is possessive concerning dispensing one's capital and property to others. However, is there anyone who is possessing concerning dispensing one's wisdom and intelligence to others? Quite the contrary. More than the calf wishes to eat, to suckle, the cow wishes to feed, especially when it comes to the law of the Creator and His wish. Indeed, we find such mysteries in the wisdom, even in secular sages in previous generations. In Rav Butril's introduction to his commentary on the Book of Creation, there is a text ascribed to Plato, who warned his disciples as follows: "Do not convey the wisdom unto one who knows not its merit." Aristotle too warned, "Do not convey the wisdom to the unworthy, lest it shall be robbed." He, Rav Butril, interprets that if a sage teaches wisdom to the unworthy, he robs the wisdom and destroys it. The secular sages of our time do not do so. On the contrary, they exert in expanding the gates of their sagacity to the entire crowd without any boundaries or conditions. Seemingly, they strongly disagree with the first stages, who opened the doors of their wisdom only to a handful of a virtuous few, which they had found worthy, leaving the rest of the people fumbling the walls.
So what do Plato and Aristotle speak of? That they are the sages of those times, 2,000 years ago. What are they saying? Don't teach people wisdom if they're people off the street. The wisdom is for a small, selected few that will understand in it, engage in it, and not spread it publicly or to the masses. Look what they wrote. It's the opposite of what we want, to spread the wisdom to everyone, to schools, universities, everywhere. Each and every one can come, etc. Why? Because they're saying otherwise they will take this wisdom, the laws of nature, and they will start using it in an opposite form. That won't end up being in their own benefit or the benefit of humanity. But it will lead to destruction. And look what's happening. We used to have wars with sticks and stones, and today We have wars with atomic weapons and ships, warships, and fighter jets, etc. All of this is through this wisdom, that the hatred is ahead of anything else. I've created the evil inclination. But when we add to this evil inclination, when we add to this hatred, when we add worship, then we turn our life into something that's cannot be tolerated. So whoever is not corrected, those who are egoists cannot know the laws of nature, cannot know wisdom, because they will destroy the world. And Aristotle and Plato spoke about this thousands of years ago.